เมื่อย Morning. Yeah, looking good. So it's going to curve out, isn't it? Yeah.
We're going to arc it more. And then the slabs, we've got more to come in. You'll need your arm to put them in place because you've got little strides.
Yeah.